What it do, everyone. Trade MBD up in this piece. Hold up a second. There we go, right there. All right. What it do, everybody up in this place. Trade MBD coming at y'all on a Sunday night. I know it's a little late, but I'm on grandpa duties this week. So just enjoying a little bit of late time here while I got some freedom. The babies are asleep. Oh, 1 second. We got an echo here. Oh, snap. Let me see if I can fix this. Hey, what about now, y'all? Do I still have the echo? Let me know if I still got the echo. Dag, okay. 1 second here. Hmm. Is it because I'm posting to another destination trying that out? Tell me right now, do I still have the echo? I'll just switch mics real quick. Still an echo? Yeah, cool. Let me know if I got that echo still, bro. Or I'll see Mrs. Mia, you down there. You can let me know if I still got the echo coming in. I had to switch headsets, so my mic will on mic. I don't know what's up on mic. Might not be that good. You don't hear it. Still echo. All right, come out the studio and check it out. Hold on. No echo from me. Hey, cool, man. It might just be you, bro. All right, Mia, what's going on? Let me hear you say something there, Mia. All right, I switched back to the mic to see if that does anything. Got the lovely Mrs. MBD up in here. Mia, are you there? Testing 1, 2, 3. So this is what happens when you're on grandparent duty. You don't get to test out your settings. Yo, I don't hear anything. Does anybody put a one in the chat if anybody can hear Mrs. MBD talking? Can anybody hear Mrs. MBD or is it just me? Make you big screen. Say something. Nah, nobody can hear you. Make sure you check your settings on your mic. Make sure your headset is connected as your mic source. I don't know if you're on your laptop or you're on your phone. She's getting her settings straight. So while she's doing that, y'all, let me man, Smarty Pants, what it do? Clue. What's up, Markella? How you doing? Markella, how are you? Who are you? Wow, hi. Man, let me see. JB Designs, what it do? And everybody tuning in from X. I connected X
Hello.
to Oh, you're there.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, stand by real quick.
Okay.
So I'm testing X out right now, y'all. 'Cause I'm doing a major rebrand on X coming soon, and I'm rebranding this as well. I'm not going to close it. I'm just going to rebrand it. So will you see the dog anymore? I don't know. But yeah, it's the rebranding is coming. It's why I'm strolling over there, streaming over there on X right now, testing it out. So hopefully that goes well. Um, it's been a crazy week, y'all. Watching what's going on in Minneapolis, Minnesota, all around the country with the protesters going on. I just, and as it relates to this topic, I'll say this, and shout out to my boy conservatives. Women in polygynous relationships. That's right, polygynous, not polyamorous, polyanous, the stuff that Hood was discussing over there earlier. But women in polygynous relationships that are just, backed by structure or biblical or backed by Islam are more conservative leaning. Those women, they're not out there at ICE protests. They're not out there um, trying to run over ICE officers. They're not out there, freaking trying to keep us from deporting, illegals. They're at the grocery store. They're at farmers markets. They're making meals. They're getting a house together with their sister wives and all this. All that's good stuff. That's what they're doing instead of protesting ICE. They, along with most of the people who follow me and over on this side of YouTube, we really want to make America the 80s, the 90s again. For the young folks out there catching the replay, and those listening now, I know you don't remember those times, but we didn't have these issues. Mainly it was just, the brothers, the white boys, and we got along. And on the West Coast, I know my Mexican, Mexican cats of Mexican descent. Y'all was getting it in too. It was just, you was good to be American, Puerto Rican cats. It was just, you was American first, and then, yeah, wherever my daddy was from. Yo, Mr. O in the building. What it do, bro? What it do, Mr. O? But that's what it was about, y'all. But now, we're in the times of diversity is our strength. Feminism is our strength. Strong and independent is our strength. And these women are out of control. And I just brought it in back to tonight's stream, peace of mind and duty sex, because I did not screenshot it. But um, and I'll bring Mia in on this. Somebody on X had asked one of the big names and had asked, what is wrong with these upper class white liberal women? Why are they out of control? And it's not just the upper class white liberal women. It's just, what is wrong with these women? Liberal women. And one of the other big names responded that they're not being fucked properly. Excuse my language, but they're not being fucked properly. I don't know. When Mrs. MBD comes up, we've had so many friends, family members where women are out of control. I mean, in relationships. And she'll ask me, and I'll just sit there and I just shake my head and I just tell her they lack good dick. That's it. They act that way because they lack good dick. And I'm in full agreement with the poster on X that said these women are out here acting completely nuts, trying to run over ICE officers and protesting for fentanyl addicts and these things because they lack proper D. Just is what it is, y'all. My opinion. But without further ado, let's get into the topic, y'all, and let's bring. How do I bring that down? Oh, there she is. What'd it do? Hi.
Ah, there you go. Am I unmuted?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Hey, how's everybody going? Everybody doing good. If everybody can hear me in the chat, tell me. Hello. How's it going?
Yeah, you sound good. I got you. I got another back end stream playing to hear you. So you sound great.
Awesome.
Blue was just on some BS. That's all that was. Let me freaking take his wrench. No, I was just joking.
What? What's he on?
I'm joking. I was just messing
Hey,
with Clue.
JB.
Oh
Uh,
man, so what do you think? Remember how many times I've told you that these crazy acting women out here just lack good D?
you have, you have. I'm going to lean toward the agreeing part because I tell you, you've told me before. Sometimes women just need a little act right. You know,
There
that's
it
how you
is.
say it. Women just need a little act right. Yeah.
Yeah, ah, and
I've
the rest.
experienced the grumpiness when you're away on the road. I've experienced it, guys. It's, yeah.
Oh, I'm like experienced it when I'm what? How, oh, I'm like, oh yeah, when I'm away on the road.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness, I did share it. So y'all, I'm gonna play a video here, and God, I should have did it this another way, but didn't. And the highlight, oh, you got a compliment there from Markella, 1976. Mia is very pretty. Oh, let me blow Mia up on a big screen here.
Thank you, Markella.
Man, she just gassing your head up,
You know that doesn't
just
work.
gassing you all up. But, before we move forward, we're not gonna let you get away with that.
What?
Hold on. Trying to, you know, show them how pretty you are. Stand by. I'm gonna show you how pretty she is. You
How
know,
pretty I am
especially with
now.
this whole how pretty you are. Yeah, with this whole polygyny thing. I'm gonna show them how beautiful you are. Hold up. Let me bring it up here. I'm putting a wonderful image of you up here. She's in the middle of this picture, y'all. Look at her. She,
How
Mia,
cute.
Mia, Mia is so beautiful, y'all. Look at her there in the middle.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. That's me over there. With the beard, salt and pepper beard. You know,
These
Maritza there on the
AI
right.
these AI things are just weird.
This is polygyny, y'all. See, you finally get to see the three of us together. So for those that don't believe me, bam, there you go. You get to see all of us together. And let me get another one up here of you. And, I'm not gonna leave Kelly. You got to see her again. And I tell y'all, she's an Afro Latina, y'all. She might get mad at me for this one, but just to prove to
Oh,
y'all that she's an Afro Latina.
I don't get it. I don't understand why you have to prove my Afro Latina-ness, which I'm
Yeah.
not.
Here's another picture of us all together. Look at that
Nice.
white Dominicana Afro Latina over there.
What part is cute and creepy at the same time? Oh, the AI little chubby monkeys or whatever you want to call them.
Hold up. I look like I'm from Texas. Now, bro, you the
Yes.
one from Texas, man. I'm a Texan now, but I'm from VA, man. You Texas. This how I expect you out there looking in your
Man,
truck.
Clue, he's totally a Texan. He wears the cowboy hat, the cowboy boots, all this awesome Texas stuff. Yeah, he's a Texan.
But no more VA. I'm Texas. But let me go ahead and let's get into this. I'm gonna play this video, y'all, because I'm talking about peace of mind and duty sex, y'all. And it's really a conversation of monogamy. Duty sex is a conversation of monogamy. And Mia didn't understand where I was going with this earlier because I was sending her links and she thought I thought I was shooting them to you. And really I was just putting placeholders out there. And she's like, yeah, this point, that point. And I'm like, that's monogamy stuff. This doesn't even even fit in my radar. But I'm gonna show you this is how your woman looks at you in monogamy, and duty segs, whatever kind of segs. This is all about monogamy right here. So let me bring this up. Where's this video at here?
I love my husband. He's my rock. He's my foundation. And no, my husband is number one. I love my career, but you know what my career did? When I met my husband, my career was already established. He, on the other hand, was couch surfing, he was in debt, and didn't know what he wanted to do with his life. I married him anyway. You want to know why? Because I had the economic freedom to marry for love, not for some Chad to take care of me.
How tall is he?
Oh, he's 6'1", about your height. How many kids did you give him? None, I don't want kids.
Let's not do shouting questions.
So you think Anna Kaspersian's husband, if I pronounce the name right, is getting duty segs? You there, Mia?
Oh, you know something? I'm over here starting to like take away on the chat just right because I'm just used to like standing by and listening, and I forgot that I was up here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baby duty has me like, whoa, man. Yeah, I have something to say about that later on when my honey brings it up. But no, I
Grandbaby
don't
duty.
think. Yes, I don't think that man's getting anything good. Her voice alone just is cringy. No.
Like, way to emasculate him like that. Like,
Yes, yes. I married
can you?
him regardless. He was a piece of S, but I still married him because I had the money. I had the penis. I mean, she might as well just put the strap on.
Peace of mind, duty segs. PMDS. It sounds like my homie Catalina. Oh,
You
your
know,
cousin.
I get that so much. I
Lima.
get that. Yeah, I get that so much.
Well, you
She's
know what though? Her daughter. It's weird because her daughter and her daughter's like, I don't know, weird like sister-in-law.
best friend,
They
sister-in-law.
yeah, best they sound exactly alike.
They
It's
do.
weird with that family.
It is.
She'll be I don't know which one, Mia's talking to, but it runs in the family there. All right, so just let me bring this up here. And what I'm like relating towards with like duty sex. And I just a couple things. So boom. Is what I said that this is a monogamy conversation. Diane Yap, she's like this butter Chinese chick. I don't even know if she's butter. She's got like this like olive oil type body, kind of like butter, not the hot Chinese woman that an SKC would like, thirst over. Just yeah, she's a butter. But she stated that, duty sex discussion is a confession by too many men that see their wives as subscription whores. And my man Nuke Cadillo, shout out Pearl's boyfriend, straight up said, sex to sex negative women, all sex is duty sex. And I'm just looking at this like, wow, monogamy problems. I just see it like monogamy. Honestly, monogamy is just all duty sex monogamy. It just is what it is. And I'll get into why later, but don't when we bring up the former porn star, I'm gonna get into why that is. But I mean, what's your thoughts on this right here? Your little nephew here, Nuke, responding to Diane Yap.
I agree that if you have an aversion to sex, it's gonna feel like a chore. And it should totally not feel like a chore.
Yeah. But I'm like, to me, well, I'll get into it why. I'll get into my beliefs on that shortly. But my man Nuke hit him again with this one the other day, where there's no such thing as duty sex in a relationship where a woman knows she can be replaced. And he was responding to a woman who said, ideally, you don't want too much duty sex, but some amount of it is fine and even healthy. Blah 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 blah. Look, for lie, make it sound good, lie to yourself. Some duty sex is good. It just is what it is. To me, It's just monogamy checking the box. I mean, what's your thoughts?
As far as what monogamy checking the box?
No, what she said, what and your nephew said. He's not Nuke's not really Mia's nephew, y'all. Don't be saying,
No,
Nuke here was Mrs. MBD's nephew. No, he just looks like one of her freaking cousins or nephews. No, one of her cousins. He looks like one of her cousins.
it's that thing like all Dominicans look alike.
Yeah, except for you. You're like white as can be. You're
There's
like
a
the
lot.
whitest Dominican I know.
No, there's a lot of white Dominicans out there. Um, I'm your white Dominican. That's what that
Yeah.
is.
But I'm referring to what she said. You don't want too much duty sex, but some amount of it is fine and healthy. And he's like, there's no such thing as duty sex in a relationship where a woman knows she can be replaced. My man Clue has joined.
What's
I
up?
think.
What's
Hey,
up?
Clue. I
What's up,
think.
Mia? Miss Mia.
I think that there is gonna be duty sex in marriage to a certain degree, right? Because if you have little children, she's either tired or going through something, regardless of whether she is completely into her man or not. There are going to be those times, but too much of it is definitely a sign that there's something wrong with the relationship. Because I mean,
Tell you
sex
what's
is a
wrong.
foundation to,
It's called it's called monogamy. That's what's wrong with it.
Yeah, monogamy is the problem.
monogamy is part of
It
the
is. It
problem.
is
I agree.
forced monogamy. Forced monogamy. The fact that you can just, as a government, just force every man to have just one wife. That's a problem.
The government
Yeah,
isn't forcing people to
yeah.
do
We'll,
that.
we'll get we'll get into
The
the wife
government is.
conversation
They
in a
are
few.
though, Miss Mia. Mrs.
But
Mia.
Clue, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on what's on the screen here as far as what Nuke, Mr. Pearl has to say?
Mr. Pearl. You didn't just say Mr. Pearl. There's no such. Okay, let me read it. There's no such thing as duty sex in a relationship where a woman knows that she can be replaced. I think he's right. I think he's right. Is he not right?
I mean,
Is
I
Mr.
even
Pearl not right?
here was my response to him. Hardest bar you dropped since I started following you. My relationship changed when I added number two. I didn't stop there. I made sure without telling them that, oh, close your eyes right now, Mia, that they understood my
Mhm.
options are unlimited at this point.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
And it wasn't like I didn't like have to make them understand that, or I didn't try to. It's just they started picking up on it by the way I carry myself and the way, by the time in my life where I've changed to the point where I'm now. And it's to them, it's like, why are these young girls hitting on him? Young girls 18 and up, y'all, a legal age, hitting on him. In their eyes, it's like, holy cow. And me, I'm
Right.
just like, I'm good, I'm straight. I don't want no more relationships. Like, nah, oh, another woman. I'm like, yeah, maybe a trophy wife or a trophy side chick if y'all fuck up. But no, I don't want to. I'm good. But it's hard. I think, Mia, it's hard for y'all to conceptualize that I'm good. I'm really good. I don't know. Y'all thoughts.
It is hard for me to conceptualize that you're good because I want, like, for you to have the happiest.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be mute. I just saw the picture you sent me.
Did you
Oh my
see
God.
that? That's great.
Fuck
ChatGPT
is
is
that?
crazy.
I'm
Mrs.
sorry, y'all.
Mia.
Let me mute. Let me
Mrs.
mute. I
Mia.
will not post this picture. Go ahead.
No, you will
Question,
not.
question for Mrs. Mia.
Yes.
How do you really feel about Trey adding number two? How do you really feel about that?
We have been together a very long time.
Okay.
And we had come to a point in our relationship where I was not being as sexual as I used to be.
Okay.
And I know that for my husband, that is a need for all men. I would hope for all men. Um, and and I understood based on the type of life that we've led, the traveling and the many friends that we have that are very open-minded and stuff like that,
Okay.
that adding a number two would be a great addition.
But
So
a lot of women, they would have a problem with you adding another woman to their relationship. They would be like, well, okay, I don't want to share. That's
okay,
what
so
they would
let's
say.
take
I
it
don't
to
want to
let-
share.
but let's take it to the topic and something that Hood was missing earlier with every couple he showed is um Mia,
Mhm.
the subject. I mean the topic, I'm not the topic, the title. Peace of mind and duty segs. Question. Was it more about peace of mind or was it about the segs?
Which part? I'm sorry.
For me, was it more about peace of mind or was it more about the segs? Sex, y'all. Sex. Let me stop saying segs.
Oh, I'm like, "Man,
Eggs.
what the heck is he saying?" What?
Eggs. We got to be
The
YouTube
title.
friendly, Mrs.
Yeah,
Me.
YouTube friendly title.
Okay,
Was it more about the peace of mind or was it more about the sex?
it was more about peace of mind.
Hold up. Is that Sam? Is that Stormfront? It's gotta be Stormfront because she got a wrench.
Oh, really?
What did they do, Samantha P? Yeah.
Samantha P in the building? You
Yeah.
lying to me.
What
You
happened
Is
to
that
wrench?
gotta be lying to
really?
me. I don't
Just
see her. You
tell
gotta be
me
lying to
yes.
me. You're lying to me, Trey. Stop
Shameless
lying to me.
elegance. Yeah, this gotta be Stormfront. I'm like, man,
There's
how
no
they get a
fucking way.
wrench?
No
But
fucking way. No.
Tell me that's you,
no,
Sam.
yeah, but Flu, it and Mia, it was
Shameless. Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't a really, you can say it was some a little bit of sex, but sex was only a small part of it. And as a man, once you transition and you read Napoleon Hill and sexual transmutation, that'll break it down for you for those who might spur out on this topic. But once you get deep into that, you understand that your level of sexual um I guess desire as a man really conforms to your transmutation and like where your energy goes.
Right.
And for me, it was a certain level that brought peace of mind. And it just, it wasn't that, Mia's healthy and, you know, health and all that, had anything to do with it. It was just, peace of mind. It was just, it's not that she couldn't keep up with me per se, but her challenges. I'm like, you know what? You want peace of mind? I said, you want me to have peace of mind? This is just the guy I am. I'm like
But
Jay
but but
Waller in that clip.
but Trey,
Yeah.
a lot of people would think that the reason why you went for number two is because you were dissatisfied with Mrs. Mia. That's what a lot of people would think. I'm just saying.
Not
And
dissatisfied. Oh, here, I'll
what's
tell you.
wrong
Here
with
you go.
that? No,
Here,
no,
here
let
you
me
go.
be honest. Let me be
Okay.
honest. What's wrong with him not being dissatisfied?
What's
I
wrong
don't
with
think
that?
Yeah.
I, I'm telling you what a lot of people would think. Okay,
Yeah.
what's wrong with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's wrong with him not being satisfied with you? Is
Yeah.
that the question you're asking?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you
I
okay with him not being satisfied with you, Mrs. Mia?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know that at the stage of life that I was entering and with my health condition, like not condition, but situations,
Right.
I was not always able to do all those, amazing, crazy things and the backflips and all that stuff that we used to do in the past.
Right.
So I
Okay.
understood that. And I know I'm secure in our marriage. I know he's not
When did
going
you do
anywhere.
backflips? Where was I at then?
104 fever. Does that ring a bell? Crazy outings in the park. I mean, let me stop. We
Wow.
we had a we had a really whirlwind kind of start to our relationship, right?
But Mrs. Mia, a lot of people would think that the reason your husband goes for number two is because you're not handling your business. What are your thoughts on that?
I wasn't.
Oh, really?
I wasn't
Okay,
handling my business.
let,
Not the way that
let's
I
go.
wanted to or the way that I thought that he
This is
deserved to.
interesting.
But hold up real quick,
This
Clue.
is
We want to
no,
give me a
no. This
second
is
here.
interesting. No. Let's go down this
Whoa,
road.
hold up, y'all. I gotta bring something up here.
Okay.
Where did I send that to you? Did I send that to you on Telegram there, Mia?
What
Oh,
are you talking about?
oh, here it is. What I sent you earlier from the former porn star. I forgot her porn's name, but Candace Horsbach. I forgot
Uh-huh.
her old porn name.
Or
Mhm.
Spock. Wow.
She's a big
That's an
porn star.
interesting name. Or Spock.
But I want y'all to watch this because Clue,
Yes,
honestly,
sir.
bro, it's what you're getting into is our monogamy problems.
Okay.
And let me add this. Let me bring this other screen up here. There it is. Also share audio. And while this is playing, I'll look up what her porn star name was. You'll know as soon as I find her porn star name. All right, there we go. All right, let me play this right here. Because I said I'd withhold my judgment on a lot of this stuff, and I was just waiting for this video.
There's so much wrong with this idea of duty sex. Well, sex is the nutrition of the relationship. And if you're withholding that, it's essentially like you starving your child because you're punishing them for misbehaving. There are two different angles that I kind of see when it comes to this topic. I don't think it's right that if you don't sleep with your husband, especially for a long period of time, that if he does stray or wander, that you take that as a shock and punish him for that. If you're not having sex because you're tired, you don't feel like it, weaponizing it, that's not good. If, however, you're not having sex because you are fundamentally disconnected, you don't feel safe physically or emotionally, and if you force sex in that situation, your nervous system is going to keep that and it is going to create more disconnect between the two of you, and it's not going to be good. It's probably going to lead to the end of the relationship.
Okay.
All right. So y'all can go ahead and chime in, and then I'll like show why I like really didn't pay much mind to her until Mia brought it up. I was just sharing her for one reason with Mia, and I'll get into that after y'all can go and give your takes on
Okay.
this.
I don't know what she just said.
She said a lot of babble, right?
Yeah, I don't know what she just said. What did she say, Trey?
She was saying that, and I kind of understood where she was coming from. She was saying that sexually starving your relationship, right? Not giving it up because you are making excuses, because you are tired, because you just don't feel like it, or because you're punishing him for whatever. He didn't buy you the new purse or he pissed you off, that's not good. And I understand that is correct because sex is nutrition for your relationship in
I agree.
whichever
Yeah.
way it comes, because I mean, sex isn't just um intercourse. It can come in many different shades, right?
Yeah.
But
Right.
somehow you have to satisfy that in your relationship. So that's what she's saying. And then she went on to say, um however, if you just don't feel safe, if you force sex. And to me, that's like, well, shoot, why would you be doing that to begin with?
True.
If you're just, I don't know, sadistic, or I mean, maybe that's someone's kink. Who knows? That may be different, but I don't know where exactly she went with that. She banked left for me.
Yeah. She did.
Babe.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just over here watching a tribute video.
Oh.
Hey, Sam
All right,
P,
so
can Sam P hit the link? She's
hey,
in the
what?
chat.
Look, yeah, I'm gonna drop it here in a second.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
Risen up
We're
in
gonna
here.
hear
What it
from
do,
Sam
Risen?
P.
But here's the funny part about this. Let me mute this freaking tribute video. Okay, here we go. So her stage name is Eva Lovia. She was like super big time. She was in the NBA level porn, not the
Oh.
B League or C League or D League or JUCO. Shout out CGA. She was
JUCO.
hey, she was NBA level. She was at the All-Star game, the porn All-Star game level. And so I kind of really didn't take her seriously because it's, porn star babble. But when I went back and listened to it after speaking with Mia, I'm like, these are really like monogamy issues. Because I look at it like this, y'all. And before I didn't see it this way. And I get on a lot of conservatives for this. If your wife is tired and doesn't want to, man, bump duty sex. Like, let her be tired.
Let her be
Well,
tired.
she's had a long day. She's stressed. She got stuff going on in her life. Let her rest to do whatever she's got to do. If she's not in the mood, it's okay. Hey, honey, you chill out. Let me just jump on a plane or go to house number 2 or house number 5, as Maritza said, or I'll just go to the other bedroom. We won't bother you. We'll go to the other bedroom. Get your rest in. You need some spa time, whatever you need. That's I don't even see it as a monogamy issue. I mean, from a monogamy standpoint anymore. I'm like, why would I like want my woman to give me duty sex? Why would I want her to, when she's been cooking all day or dealing with the grandkids and tired, back hurting? Why would I? Hey, yeah, girl, I know you tired and all that, but how about you bust it wide open? But let her rest, let her relax. If I'm that hard up, if I'm that pressed, I'll just go to, number 2 and number 3 and number 4. If you're a Muslim dude, you got 3 and 4 options. Or if you just, operate outside the bounds of, religion and say you got a whole rotation. It is what it is.
What is this? If you go to
Risen, if
house
you go to
number
house number 2,
2,
you could be entertaining your man with the tunic. That was weird.
that is what?
That was just weird. But I mean Mia, that's why I didn't really comment on it before. I just kind of laughed at it. I'm like, okay,
Uh-huh.
this is Evia Lovia giving me monogamy issues. Like porn star, somebody, half my soldiers probably like spank one off to. I
Oh,
want to hear your monogamy solutions. Like, if she had given me some polygynous options, I might have took it seriously. But I just can't take monogamy seriously at this point.
well, Trey, you have to understand that there needs to be one man and one wife. Okay. Yeah, okay. That needs to happen. One man, one wife, Trey. Okay.
It's
That's
okay.
kind of
That needs to happen. No. That needs to
What
happen.
happened, bro? Did Jenny just tune in? Did Jenny just in the back and be like, "Hey,
hey.
hey, Clue, I'm watching Trey now. Oh, he's live. It's the morning time
You
over
ain't
here.
shit. Nigga, you ain't shit.
Hey, Clue, let's see what Trey has to say."
Don't make fun of my woman. I'll beat your ass.
Hey,
Don't make
you
fun
see
of
how
my
he
woman.
switched it up real quick, Mia?
Huh?
Hey, you see how he switched it up real quick?
How did I
I
switch it up?
I didn't
Huh?
even notice that.
How did I
Oh,
switch it up?
I
yeah.
saw him roll his eyes when he said that one man, one woman thing. I
One
mean,
man, one woman. That's what people believe. I didn't say
that's
I
what
believe
people
that shit.
that's what people believe because of years of Christianity and Catholicism,
Right?
and you're gonna burn in hell if you stick your willy somewhere else. However,
Right. Yeah.
there men have been doing it all that time.
They have.
just not openly. And I honestly, I used to tell this to friends and family, sporadically as things would come up, someone would really piss me off, or something would just not go right. My words would be, you know what? I would rather a whore than a liar and a thief.
You'd rather be a whore than a liar and a thief.
Right. Because, or I would rather have that as a friend, or have that in my life as opposed to a liar and a thief. Because
Right.
when you build upon lies, and you
Mm-hmm.
steal you steal someone's time, you steal someone's energy with those lies, nothing good comes of it. It's been, I mean, what, people have been killed over it. Um, women have committed suicide. Men have. A lot of bad things have happened because of all this. One man and 15 women on the block kind of thing. Whereas if you would have gone by what the Bible says, right, and the many examples not only in the Bible but around the world of how good this type of relationship can be. I was telling that life would be so much easier. I was telling that to Trey today because, again, we're dealing with grandbabies, right? They're very little. And I'm like, shit, I don't have this energy anymore. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. And I was thinking, and I'm like, if when my kids were coming up, there would have been another woman in the house too. Maybe while I feed the kids, she was cooking, or while I was cleaning the dirty diapers, she was doing some laundry, or, you know, if I did most of the chores that day, she would take care of the husband. There would have
So
been more time for love, more time for not being so crazy, because it can be very crazy, right?
so
And
so
and
Mia,
you
are you saying that peace of mind goes both ways for the woman too in polygyny?
yes.
Ah, ah.
If the women aren't bitchy and they get along, yes.
Women aren't bitchy and they get along.
Like, you have to have some type of balance, right?
That's what you said.
Yeah.
If the women aren't bitchy and they get along.
Yes.
Okay.
If the man,
Okay.
as well, if the man is doing his provision, right? He's providing, and in allowing them the space and the time to do the things that they need to do, then yes, it can work. Because, okay, you're not going to say, okay, Joe Schmo, who has no job and couch surfs, has 3 wives.
Okay.
How?
Like Anna Kaspersian's husband. But
Who's
it,
that?
no, the chick Pearl was debating this weekend. But this is the thing. As far as what you said about the wives getting along, it's not the husband's job. The husband's job is to provide the environment,
Yes.
and it's the man's. Like, look, if you bring them in, you provide the environment. It's up to them whether they get along or not. Um, it is what it is. Like, as a man, I tell men, don't compromise your peace of mind, for her happiness. I'm sorry, but a woman's happiness is not sorry, sorry, not sorry, but a woman's
Sorry, not
happiness, that's
sorry.
on her. That's on her. As a man, as long as you're providing the foundation structure over chaos, you know, and she could just fall into that. If she ain't happy, that's on her. And if you provide that structure to more than one woman and they're not happy, hell no. But and I've heard, men say a lot of the detractors say it's a rich man's game. Oh, if you
It
make
is a
50K a
rich
month,
man's game.
75K a month, it's a whole lot different. No, it's not.
It, polygyny is a rich man's game. It is. Broke men do not need to be polygynous at all.
But
My
here's the thing:
opinion.
in the U.S., women operate under this like pseudo polygynous society where broke men, broke niggas run it up. Broke niggas are couch surfing. Broke niggas are blowing backs out. Broke niggas are populating Memphis. That's you know.
They are, but they're not in a polygynous relationship, right? They are just doing what has been happening, what has single mothers out there living off the government for eons, just sleeping
That's why I
with.
say women are choosing soft polygyny versus
They
full on.
they are.
As okay, y'all talk. I'm gonna pull up an example right here of where the situation y'all are describing could work, but it takes something. Y'all go ahead. Y'all got it. I'll be right back.
What does it take? I mean, what does it take?
Understanding, understanding, uh, feeling secure in your relationship with your person that you're with. Um, some people say love, but love is subjective sometimes. You
Yeah.
have to have you have to have some real maturity, right? Understanding that you either choose, because you're choosing every day to have this person in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So you either choose to have them while sharing them knowingly, or choose to have them while sharing them unknowingly.
And just so y'all are talking about broke nigga problems, and
Oh.
I'm a oh fuck! Did I really just excuse my language? God, YouTube. I don't know how I'll be able to keep it clean for YouTube. All right, let me do this here and bring this on the screen, and let me hit play.
Because we definitely didn't see this coming. Okay, y'all, there's a man with a lot of patience by the name of Nick Davis who considers himself a trophy husband, and he's got 3 wives and no job to prove it. And the reason Nick doesn't work is because he compares his threesome union to the game of chess and says the king doesn't move around much while the queens have all the power. Then he went on to say, having 3 wives, I just feel like I'm just living a dream come true. The wives are also living blissfully in this polyamorous marriage. The first wife, April, said, and I quote, Nick's a lot to handle. Let's just say that in a lot of ways. Nick is a lot to handle in the bed. Then she giggled a lot. So she's happy to have the extra help. What?
It's so weird.
So why did they look like sisters? Though?
They do.
My man's got a type, you know?
They always, hey, Trey. They always got something to say.
Oh, I know what you're referring
They
to.
always got something to say. They always got something to say.
What you're referring to here, Clue?
Yeah, this right here. They want they want the black bitches to they want the black bitches to chime in, right? What do you think, black bitch? What do you think about this situation, black bitch? What do you think about it? All the time?
Let me play.
It's so weird.
So why did they look like sisters? Though?
So, you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. How is he holding down that relationship, Mia?
With the eggplant.
No, say what you really
He's
with
giving
that.
them some act right. He's a lot to handle, baby. He's a lot to handle. A lot.
Hey,
How many
y'all
times did he
ask
repeat
me.
a lot?
Good.
What is
Y'all
wrong?
asked me, how can a broke nigga make it work? How can it work with a broke dude? And I've seen their story. Like all 3 of them work and provide, and he's the stay-at-home type.
What's wrong with what he's
pants.
doing?
Smarty pants. They're not undesirable, bro. We got to get out of
Right.
that. Smarty pants, you my nigga. Smarty pants. But you
Trey,
can't say dumb shit.
Trey, what
Let
is
me tell you
wrong?
why. Hold on. Because Clue here is from the great land of Texas, Smarty Pants.
Yeah.
And I live in Texas. And I'll just ask Mia, how many niggas, white boys, Mexicans, Indians combined would be in each of these 3 inboxes, DMs here in Texas?
all day long.
Mm.
All day, every day. Now, I'll tell you what, the one on the left and the one on the right, very pretty face. Can't see the body, but very pretty face. The one in the middle, I don't know.
Does the body matter?
It
You
doesn't.
got
As
Frenzy.
long
Thank
as,
you.
no, as long as they are giving him peace of mind and he is
That's not what I'm
giving them
talking about. That
piece of
that's not what I'm
eggplant.
talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Texas. I'm talking about how many Negroes, white
Oh my
boys,
gosh.
Olas,
Yes.
Jeets. God, I didn't mean to say that word.
Jeets. Jeets.
Indian
You meant to
guys
say Jeets.
would be in these women's inboxes. I, Smarty, bro, I wish I could tell you that, you know what? Yeah, they're undesirable. But I live in Texas, bro. I see the reality. All I got to do is go to Walmart and see like a chick like twice as uglier than any of these girls with like a freaking looking like a number 18 couple or a number 10 couple. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Either
No,
one of
you're
y'all.
not. No, you're not lying. You're not lying.
And Clue, Dallas, your city is the worst at
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It Markella, Markella, this polygynous family that you know of, where none of them work, and he has 3 wives and over 20 children. Do they by any chance live off the government?
But it could be self-sustaining.
There could be. It's just a question. They could be so. There's a lot of people who are doing this now, who are what living off the grid is what they're calling it, and they are creating their own farms and working for themselves and doing all that. I just asked the question because I'm curious. Remember, this whole self-sustaining thing and people being, being able to live on their own and stuff like that. I come from New York, so yeah. What I've known most of my life is people who have, you know, children every time one of them is about to age out of the government can't give them any more money, they have another one. So
I
that's what
mean,
I've known.
yeah, it could work, or they could just, make content. 3 men, 20 wives, they could make content all day long, and they could just, you know, own a faceless account, sell products,
Yeah,
all
they
kinds of
could.
things.
See, you're so
But
awesome. I'm over here looking at, thinking bad, and you're like, "No, but honey, this is you see, this is why."
but here's the thing: these women don't even have to work. All three of these women here, Sam, they work, provide for him. They don't have to. They could just freaking post content. Oh yeah, they're all content creators on. Oh yeah, they're getting paid. And just like Markella said, they're all content creators too on Facebook. This couple this
Okay.
four-way right here, that's all they have to do. Whoa, we lost Clue. Is be content creators. That's it. Because as Sam said, there's no eggplant in the world that freaking good. Well, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I done seen some crazy women do some crazy stuff
For
over
some,
eggplant. That
yes, they
I
have.
don't know. I got 2 houses, you know. I'd recruit Stormfront, but she got a good dude at home.
Yes.
Salute to Mr. P. Salute to Mr. P. I am joking. Yeah. Stormfront, you too light. I could, I'd be spinning you around on one hand and all, none of my mine's going in the gutter. Sorry. If
I
you,
I I I have nothing to say. My man is just, yeah. What is this? Even if you're self-sustaining as far as food is concerned, the chances of also having water, electricity, you also have to pay those taxes on the property. Well, yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of content creators making a lot of money right now, a lot of money. And if they spin the angle right, there's no limit. I mean, people want to see what other people are doing, right? That's the new thing. I mean, if somebody's, sorry, messing someone up in the streets, people don't come and lend a hand anymore. They take out their cell phones and record. So that tells you something about where we are in society. People want to see what other people are doing. It's all about, the circus.
Yeah. And it's a wild ride, but shoot, we're content creators. And honestly, this isn't like we pivoted, and I'll tell you right now, me and I were doing faceless content. I'm running with the young cats out here. And shout out to Clue. He just dipped, but Clue put me on the like Tate's program, the real world. And I linked up, with a bunch of dudes that could like shoot, be my grandson almost. And they were like, let's make money this way. And old me, I was like, man, let me use some Chat GPT and Claude to reverse engineer what these young dudes are doing to fit it towards my physical product. And we got into the faceless digital product game. And let's just say we're straight right now. This is fun. Making content on YouTube when the grandbabies are asleep. We got a little minute where it's fun. And doing this, the content allows us to have time to spend time with the grandbabies.
Absolutely. I'm
But
loving
yeah,
it.
it's wild here though. This man, like, and when if I you know what, if I hadn't worked the jobs and been around the world and seen what I've seen, I'd probably be looking at this brother here too and be like, man, there's no way, ain't no way. But nah, I done seen it all. And here's the thing, I've seen women, 18 to 80. I'm joking about the age range. I'll say this: I've seen women 18 to 60 straight up ask Mia, can they be number 3 or 4?
Yes.
Just straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look, y'all, I ain't got time to be running around here with no 18-year-old. Unless, she could be the TikTok wife. Hey, girl,
Hey.
you good at that TikTok? You good at posting content? This is gonna be your job. In-house UGC model.
Oh my gosh. No, as far as the whole farm animals thing, yeah, if they have a bunch of farm animals, yeah, they're gonna need a lot of care. And they're gonna, I mean, that's expensive stuff, you're talking. So yes, money has to come from somewhere. Because the government will give you money for kids, but not for the farm animals. So absolutely, you're right. But if they are content creators, there is no limit to the kind of money they can make if they spin it right.
Yeah, and that's
Just
the
hope
thing
all
too.
those babies are taken care of.
Yeah. And we were talking about this and it's, I know my boy Man of Options posted this. Shout out to him with his wife. Um, she's like 6 months pregnant, Man of Options on X, and they're currently looking for wife number 2. But I know this is one of his memes. But sex and modern marriage, sorry, reservation must be made 3 weeks in advance. Sex and biblical marriage, no reservations needed. Come on in.
That's funny because when I was well, I've like watched some movies and stuff like that where you hear the husband, state, "Oh, my birthday's coming up," or the woman tells her girlfriends, "Yeah, girl, he only gets it on, special holidays and his birthday." And I'm like, "What are they talking about?" And when I caught on, I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, as I said, what do you call it? What did I say before? But monogamy problems. And I
Monogamy
just look
problems.
at it. Yeah, modern marriage, biblical marriage, is marriage outside the state where you can have more than one wife. Still, duty sex, these guys still preach duty sex as well. And this is where I, separate from the religious polygyny bros. I'm like, hey, screw duty sex. Like, no, it's not her. If she don't want to, no, don't force her. I'm with you on that. Do not force her. But here's the understanding is that you have to get with a woman and you got to let it be known. Don't wait around like me forever to say, you know what, I need more than one. I'm just not built that way. And I was going to play this while Clue was up here, but it reminds me of this where everybody lost their minds over this clip.
One more question.
Fire away, honey.
Okay. If you have only one place in your heart for one woman, or you want to have one woman in your heart, I think you said, why don't you just commit to one and choose to be faithful to her?
I'm just not wired that way. I spent my whole 20s trying to fix myself. Thought
But you're
something
a
was
man
wrong
of
with me.
self-control. You work out, you do business.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can possess your own power and
It's just
do
not.
direct
It's
it
just,
the way
it's
you
just
want to
not how
direct
I
it.
am. It's not how I am. I've
You think that might be
tried.
a limited mindset?
I think it's none of your business, but I don't want you to think I'm triggered by you. I'm not.
Okay.
I saw somebody say that, and I think that's interesting. I think you're annoying, but I'm not triggered. You know what I'm saying? No, you are. You're annoying in like this goody two shoes type way, and that's fine. I'm gonna live my life on my terms, unapologetically, like truly. So you can ask me this 85 different ways. At the end of the day, I'm gonna walk out of here the same man.
Can I ask you?
People lost their everlasting minds for that clip. And I just, you got to be a man like Justin Waller and just straight up come out and say it. I am not wired that way. If hey, I want to settle down with you. Look, woman, lady, ma'am, before we get into an LTR serious relationship, I have to let you know this. I mean, I think that'll solve, most of the problems out here.
Mm, I am so glad that you decided to be honest and you decided to be yourself because you are a much happier man. And I really believe that our relationship has grown stronger because of it, because we have better conversations and we we smile different. We live different.
Yeah. And I will tell you, y'all, honesty with your woman or women is more peace of mind than duty sex, any kind of sex, freaky sex, threesome sex, whatever kind of sex. The honesty, because this is it. As I said before, that peace of mind, goes both ways in the polygamous relationship with the women. And you want them to have peace of mind too. And one of the best ways is just that it's, in your face, bold, blunt honesty. And they may not like it, but at the end of the day, like, trust me, better than the lies, because then you got to tell a lie to back up the lie and a lie to back up that lie, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and the list goes on.
And it definitely creates more walls. It builds more distrust, and it's just not a happy situation because we have that instinct. We know when our men are lying, and for whatever the reason. It could be as simple as, you know what, I really don't want to hurt her feelings. But we know when you're not telling the truth. So if you're not telling the truth, it just kind of, it's like a, it's like having something like what do you call that? A hangnail, something that just continuously bothers you and you just want to pull it out, but you can't because it's not yours to pull out. It's like, can you just tell me the truth? I mean, either way, it's either gonna play one way or another. I'm either gonna accept it or I'm not gonna accept it, and this is gonna end. But if this continues, it's gonna end anyway. So how about we just be adults?
Hey, there it is. And at the end of the day, it's still, the man's choice. Like, I ain't telling y'all fellas what to do. You can lie all day long. If it works for you, it works for you.
True.
I'm just saying this. Peace of mind. I just say the brutal honesty. The peace of mind and as I stated, the video from Candace Horsbach, that all this duty sex, the woman feeling uncomfortable, oh, fight or flight kicking in and all that, it's monogamy problems. Like, that's her problem. Like, yo, walk, hey girl, get some rest. Spa day, go drink a milkshake, do what you gotta do. I'll be over here with wife number two, or I'll be over here, with woman number two. Get your stuff together. But she understands that. She knows, like, hey, hey, girl, I'll be with my JUCO. Hey, enjoy. I'll be with the JUCO. You do what you got to do, and it is what it is. I don't know. Now I really can't see life otherwise. In any of the, I know you can because it kind of hit triggered you in some kind of way. But to me, it just seems, oh yeah, that's monogamy babble. That's them. It just me.
Hmm.
What about you?
I can see both sides. Um, because I was monogamous for so many years. So I can see both sides, but I prefer honesty and I prefer peace of mind, and I prefer having, a joyful existence with you versus, you know, lying and not being happy. Like, why are you with someone if you have to lie to them? Why are you with someone if you have to feel like the way that you're wired makes you feel ashamed or makes you feel like you can't trust this person and you can't really live who you are with them? It just it's just better this way. That's my opinion. Like Clue said, other people would think differently. Other people would get triggered, or other people would say, well, is it because of this or is it because of that? It doesn't matter why it is. This is the life that we chose. This is what you chose to do, and I accepted it, and I'm now like I'm 100% on board. So if that's our life, then who's to say otherwise?
And I'm with Sam P. I don't even understand the turning away. Both dudes less than 10 minutes. I mean, do a good job, you get it done in 6. Y'all still on that duty.
Gosh,
Um,
where is this dude? Where is this 6 minute, 10 minute dude?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I think it's all about that connection, right? If you have that connection with this person and you're not sick and you're not going through something crazy, then it should not be a duty thing. It should be, hey, you're my man, hey, you're my woman, let's get this on because you want to, because you have that connection, because it makes you happy.
Because you don't want him going to house number 5. You don't want him going. All right. So
Some days
before we
I
go,
do because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And that man
let,
was
let
so
me
funny.
let me keep it a buck, y'all. Like that sneaky level of competition that's created in polygyny. Honestly, and I'll tell you this: one woman is going to try to drain your nuts before you get to the other. They're going to compete to see who can leave him the emptiest before he goes to the next bedroom or the next house. It's just, it's just what's going to happen, y'all. The poly religious bros won't tell you this. The community folks won't. They're too busy talking about Mother God, Earth, Black woman is God stuff. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all because I'm gonna come at this from a secular angle. You know, Mia, y'all were like, oh my God, I haven't felt like it. Oh my God, I don't want duty sex for a whole week. Hey baby, I gotta be up at 4 a.m. to fly to Honduras. Oh, let's fuck all night. Oh, let's go 8 rounds. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I got a flight.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that bitch. You can't have a single
Nothing
job.
wrong with me at all.
I don't even want your dick to work when you're down there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. But hey, you're laughing. You're saying all this funny stuff, but you're not denying it though.
I'm not. I mean, real is real. I'm not denying it. Yes, it does something to me inside to know that you're going there and you're going to be with someone else. It's like, I mean, I don't know how that's going to be when we all live together. It might be to your disadvantage because
Yeah.
you may not have a fighting chance in this world. You may be going from bedroom A to bedroom B to bedroom 1.2.
Nah. I like those Spanish videos. Oh, vecino, ayúdame, ayúdame. Nah, I'm joking,
Oh,
y'all. Like Spanish videos where they're always talking about the neighbor, vecino. Like I be calling the neighbor, hey, bro, come help, tap in. No, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, at this point, sorry, man, y'all got me when I'm like older. Man, if y'all had got me when I was like 30, not 50, that might have been the case. It would have been like marathons, room to room to room. Now it's like, what? Man, y'all better give me some peace of mind so I could get in better shape. And then maybe, we could all work something out. But right now, I'm with Sam P on this. It's like, hey, y'all get 6 minutes apiece. No, she said 10 minutes. All right, y'all get 5 minutes apiece. I'm going to bed.
I rarely see that happen, and I don't think it will happen even in your 70s. So that's part of what I like about you. So, I mean,
Okay. Okay. Nah.
okay. But going back to this biblical marriage versus modern marriage, I wouldn't call it modern, honestly. I
What would
would
you
just
call it?
call it religious.
No, the
I would just
biblical, it's not
no, I'm not
religious.
saying
It's feminist.
biblical. I'm not saying the biblical one. I'm just saying the modern. It's not really modern because that's been going on for a very long time.
Yeah, in modernity. What's
But it
in
has a
modernity?
lot to do with Catholicism and
Yeah.
Christianity to where the man has to work his ass off, you know, not have his nuts drained, but have his whole energy and soul drained, and then come home and not have someone there to greet him with a happy smile and, a good dinner and maybe a hair tie. I mean, it's oh, you're home. Ugh. You know,
Yeah.
to me it's like, oh, okay, that's not a good existence for the man or the woman because why is she feeling like that?
Because monogamy.
Okay.
Hey, I'm keeping the buck, y'all. I'm not throwing shots at Hood Conservative either, because
Because
what he
she
was
doesn't
covering,
have woman number 2 to help with the housework and the kids, so she's feeling like, "Damn, you're coming home and you want me to do what? And I've done XYZ, you know, the whole alphabet and I'm exhausted and I can't and no." But I mean, if you're really into your man though, that's not
it works the
really
other way around, just saying, when the man's been out, kicking indoors or practicing army wise, kicking doors, jumping out of planes, tired, hurting, come home. What, you ain't gonna give me no act right?
well, yeah. It does
Hey,
work that way
those
too.
are the times I worry about, man. I've been on the road, I've been out here working, I've been grinding. All right, come home. Hey, which bedroom you coming to first? Or I've been
Uh-huh.
in Colombia. I've been in Colombia down there with the econ bros getting it in. Oh, where you flying to first? You coming to Texas? Or you coming to Honduras? Like
Mm.
what? Like, man, I'm going to Peru to lay up on a. No, there's no beaches in Peru. I'm going to Costa Rica.
You will have some very pissed off women flying to Costa Rica.
Uh, God, I forgot. What did I say the other day? When I get to that point, y'all, I'll give y'all each a black card.
Yep. Like, you're going where? Okay, see you there.
Nah, the gray card. I'm following Brandon Carter. Brandon Carter gave his girl the gray card, not the black card. I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust myself with a black card. I damn sure ain't trusting y'all with a black card. A black card is dangerous.
Yeah.
Man, y'all go on an Amazon run. You know when you can't tired at night. I ain't got no act right. Ooh, Amazon this, Amazon that. Method of payment. Oh, I know I'm not supposed to use the black
Hey, you
card.
can order Act from Amazon.
And I have to
Sorry,
set
y'all.
limits on the black card.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
but baby, you got 100,000 bonus points. You could fly first class to Dubai. You could be front row at Pearl's next debate.
Man, let
First
me tell
class.
you, I like a lot of Pearl's new content. I do. I like
Yeah.
what she's talking on.
Yeah. Cause your type. Hold on, hold on. What's the we're talking about the American Express Black Card, the one with no limit. All they give you like is a one-time spending limit. Like, say you got a black card, it's got there's no limit to how much you can purchase, but your one-time purchase limit may be like 10,000 bucks. But that means you could just make multiple $10,000 payments for until whenever. It just ended a month. It's a charge card. That bill is due. And honestly, I've only held one, like, or not even, yeah, held one. We went to a real estate event, and a guy who went from homeless to hedge fund manager, he let Mia hold his black card before he did a trick. He shattered a glass with his black card. Like, how heavy was that thing?
I'm sorry, my mind went somewhere
Oh
else.
my God. Never mind. See,
He
you
let me
just,
hold his black card. Oh, it was so heavy.
this is not a sex podcast. This is not Let Her Talk or Nobody Wants This, that TV show, or the Call Her
No,
Daddy podcast.
it was actually pretty heavy, and
Oh my
it's
God.
not something I
Oh
would
my
like to have in my pocket.
God. Good night, y'all. It's been fun. This is wild. See, Samantha P,
Oh, I
uh,
read what she was saying because she said, "Was the payment method stealing?"
oh my God, the black. Never mind, man. I forgot who I'm dealing with. Stormfront and like Mrs. Hornball, the NBD up here.
Oh my
Yeah, I have like
gosh.
1 million liquid over 100 minimum coming in. Yeah, I've only met one person. Yeah, this last thing. Yeah, we met him and he Air Force guy, homeless on the streets of Australia, and the producer of The Amazing Race like struck up a conversation with him, was like, what is an American doing down here homeless in Australia? And he had a failed job didn't work out, and he was just stuck. But the producer liked his voice. He was like, hey man, can you like speak for me? I like your voice. And after doing some speaking, voiceovers for him, he said, hey, I like the way you talk. Can you do some like speaking engagements? Because he heard his story. He did 20 years in the Air Force, had some PTSD injuries. Hey, can you just come speak at a couple events for me? And speaking at all those events for the producer of The Amazing Race led him from homeless to where he worked it up to the point where he became a hedge fund manager. And now, yeah, like way more than 1 million liquid.
Yeah, he was very inspirational. Um, it's one of those times when you wish you would have like listened to the person who was talking to you, like right in your face and saying, "Hey, you know what? You have the ability to do this. You should really do this." And but the guy was amazing, really good speaker. I'm really glad that he took advantage of that opportunity that was given to him. He's a really, really successful man. Yeah, and the card
Yeah.
was heavy.
Oh my God. It's hard to get your hands on around a black card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
without
But
stealing.
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna put your picture back up here. Go out here with
No.
your picture.
Well, today I have my fro, so you gotta put the other one.
Oh yeah. There we go. But you got it like puffed out today. So I think you had it puffed out in the picture I used for this. But it's funny too. Like I created this picture, Sam, and you know, my niece sees it and she's all cool with it. She's like, "Yay!" She's like, "What the fuck? The fuck did it make me look like that? And make that bitch look like Sofia Vergara there in the middle of shit?"
Ah,
Yeah,
polygyny. Ah,
yeah. You were beefing with ChatGPT that day.
I was. Yeah.
But shoot, let me anyway, y'all, we got to get up out of here. It's been fun.
Yeah, we
Um
gotta get up ass
yeah,
crack early because these children get up at like 7 in the morning.
How early?
And oh, my ass crack early.
Nigga, you gay.
Anyways, y'all take it easy. We out. Peace.
Bye.